Welcome back to AFK Journey. You're thinking about playing the game, and there's probably a lot of questions that you're asking yourself. One of those being, is it worth playing now? The game's been out for a couple of years. Is it still really good? Number two is, how do you actually start the game to see the progress that you want to see, and how do you gain power? And maybe you're even asking, what is this game all about? I'm going to answer all of these questions today in this video. What's going on, guys? My name is Echo, and I recently did a live stream spending a few hours playing AFK Journey, and I have to say, I really did enjoy my experience inside of the game. It took me back to the times when I used to really love playing AFK Arena, and it really kind of followed the same type of progression that I'm going to take you through here today. The first thing that you're going to notice is that there's an open world that you can roam around and get quests and tasks and basically explore if you want to, and they make it easy where you just click a track button and you can then go engage with different characters from inside of the game. For me, I usually just skip through these because I don't care as much about the story. I want to get into the battles and I want to claim the rewards. Now, you'll probably notice in the bottom left of the screen, there is a shaking chest. These are the AFK rewards that you get because the name of the game is AFK Journey. You get rewarded for your characters battling while you're not even logged into the game. And I haven't logged in for a minute. And we have a lot of rewards that we can utilize here, all of which can be used to level up my account and specifically my characters inside of the game. So it's really, really nice that we can get this passive reward. You also can go in and claim your daily rewards here. Use a free install AFK attempt to get 120. Let's do it. Let's go right there. We got even more rewards just for participating in all of these things. Now, if we want to, one, we could level up our heroes, which we should do, and we can further progress our battle up this ladder. Let's first go to the hero hall and actually upgrade some of our heroes, and I can show you a little bit about them while we're there. So they make things pretty simple here. Heroes that are blue in color, they are rare. They're probably ones that you're not going to use as much inside of the game. Purple heroes are of the elite status, and so far we have some of the golden ones, which are actually epic inside of the game. Now, what I've decided to do is really focus in on my better status heroes. So we went with the orange ones in color. Cecilia is one of my big damage dealers. They show you all of the skills from tapping on this button here so you can get to know what they do. For example, she's going to summon Mr. Carlisle to assist in battle. It's this big monster beast that's going to fight alongside and act as a tank and do damage. She's often one of my biggest damage dealers out of all of my heroes, but it's worth building a team that's balanced. Let me explain. I have my tank right here. He goes up front, he uses his shield, he has a shield bash mechanic to drop damage, but really at the end of the day, he's protecting my team. Then I have this guy right here who's going to extend shields and really allow for increased attack and for more shielding for my entire team. Then I can go along with my damage dealer, which is going to be Cecilia. I really love using her. I have this guy right here, Arden, who does amazing lightning damage from around. He is one of my favorites. He's kind of like a wizard. And then I have this guy right here, this timid looking healer. Very, very strong as far as healing your team if they're within his aura. I'll give you a demonstration of what a battle looks like very soon. But first, I want to do some of the upgrades that we talked about. Now, I notice I already have him up to a level 41. I can't get him up any further at this point in time, but we can go with my primary damage dealer. We can level her up, and this is leveling up many of those stats as we go, as you saw, attack and HP and defense as well. We're going to get the level up right there, taking her to level 41. Now we can't go any further at this point in time, but I do want to get my healer up because this is just from me not logging in, allows me to get the resources needed to get these levels up. And a lot of times when you get to that next big level, it does unlock additional skills. As you can see, Legendary Plus, Mythic Plus, and Supreme Plus. These are skills that can be unlocked as you progress yourself through the game and upgrade your heroes more and more. Now I'm going to go here and I'm going to give a bunch of levels to this guy because he, although Lucius is not as exciting for me, he really does the tanking for my team. He absorbs a lot of that damage and enables the rest of my team to be able to just not get struck. Now, I want you to notice one other thing. Take a look at all of my heroes on the top. All of them are 41 except for our boy over here on the end, Hugin. Look at all of my heroes down below, my resonance heroes. They're all level 31. Watch what happens when I take my lowest hero from my primary team and level him up 1 level. Oh, let's go back to the team down below. My entire resonance hero team gets upgraded. So all of these heroes are going to be leveled up. Let's go ahead and level him up as high as we can. Let's see how many resources we have. Can we also get him to 41? Level it up one more time. Let's go. Bam. He gets that big level, gets that big power increase. Now my entire account is level 41. But what if I want to switch him out? What if I want to switch him out for maybe someone else here? Let's see what we can do. You're going to hit the edit button up top. We're going to switch him and we're going to put in someone that I know I never put anything into and confirm. They are all still level 41. So you really have a lot of grace in which heroes you upgrade because, well, you're able to switch them out and not have them. You're not wasting your materials on heroes that you may decide that you like in the beginning and then choose to never use again. There's also equipment down here on the bottom, and I just like to open all chests that we have, right? We had a couple of chests in our bag, and what I just do at this point in time, if you're very casual like I am inside of the game, you could just quick equip. And this is equipping all of these pieces of gear, the best ones for each of your different classes. Notice that's tank equipment, we have marksman equipment, and we have our rogue equipment. I didn't even mention warrior, mage, and support. That essentially equips all of your units that are of that class, which is really nice. You don't have to go and specifically do each one for each of your different units. I really like that it makes it easy. And you see that ascend button down there on the bottom? If you take a look at this unit right here, he has been ascended. You essentially are ascending your champions. When you get another copy of one, you could ascend them to the next level, which is going to boost you up in stats and also in status. And once your heroes are ready to go into battle, you have a lot of different options. You can go to the AFK stage where we're continuously climbing the ladder, Dream Realm, the arena, which is really nice because you could battle against other players, and there's more and more that unlocks over time. And of course, there's a ton of events that the game offers. And what's great with the events is they are going to give you the opportunity to unlock more rewards as you go. And speaking of rewards, there are rewards all the time in all different areas of the game, mixed in with some of the things that you could pay for. Keep in mind, a lot of players say, oh, it's a pay-to-win game. Well, it can be, but you could also choose to not engage in any way with any of that in the game. You could play absolutely for free and progress in that way. We're going to delete all of these because we're going to make sure our mail is all clear. We got our quests that we can go. We can quick claim all of these items as well. And again, as I was saying, while I'm doing this, my AFK team is still running and they're still getting more resources even as we're just playing right here. Let's go back to the main screen so you could see. The battle is still going on. Check them out. They're just kind of fighting it up over here. Can we switch them up? I like that it's the cute little mouse guys that are doing these battles, but let's see what a battle actually looks like. Take you through the mechanic. So I'll show you what I have here for my team. We have our damage dealer right here in the back being protected. I have my healer right here in the back as well. I have my lightning mage in the back corner being protected. And we have right here our attack based and shielding unit. He is hanging out right here in the center. That's him right here. And then of course our tank, who we just gave some upgrades to as well. He's gonna go right front and center, and he's gonna be able to do that. Now, you could manual all of these if you want to, or you can go on in and you could just battle it on auto, which I really do like. I don't want to have to worry about anything. Yeah, what just happened? I'm playing on a very old iPad right here, and it plays well, but every 30 minutes or so, it'll crash. It does it with many different games. I blame the iPad. not the game itself. But let's get into this auto battle so you can see what the mechanic looks like. So all you do is hit the battle button, the battle will begin, and as you can see, my tank is staying up front. The skills will be used on their own if I want to. This is how you can play the game from a management style. I like to put my teams together, I like to upgrade my teams in the way that I want to, and really manage the battles. You can manual this if you want to. If you get to a stage that becomes very difficult, you can do the managing element. Take a look at my tank up there as well on the top of the screen. Really just tanked and dropped damage as well with our normal tank. Now, we were able to progress. We can go from level 30 to 31. We're going to go into our next battle. These again are those AFK battles, and I already have my team set up and I'm happy with how it's set up. So you could also, by the way, you can go 2 times or 1 time if you want to. I keep it on 2 times because essentially what we're doing here is farming. We're farming the zone, we're farming materials so we can further upgrade our heroes. Because what is this? It's a hero collector style game as well, guys. It is not just about the battles. There's a lot that goes on about the collection elements. You want to get all of them. And as this battle ends, I want to show you the really cool stats mechanic, which can show you which of your units you actually want to use in your battles and which ones you may want to actually swap out. And during my live stream, if you want to watch it, I'm sure you could see it towards the end of this video, I was able to look through and test out a bunch of units and see which ones were doing more tanking, which ones were doing more damage, and which ones really complemented the team that I was putting together. So as this battle just completes right here, stage 33, we're going to come in and we're going to choose the option to look at the stats. And it shows you the damage. It shows you the health. It shows you the tanking. So as you can see on the very top, I'm getting the most tanking from my shielding guy. We also had a lot of tanking done by my damage dealer because of her spawn. And then I have my lightning guy and my damage girl. They are doing the most amount of damage. And healing is actually coming from my other orange unit. So you can see how well they work, and you could kind of modify your teams as you go if you want to make some changes. And of course, you always got this little hamster guy dropping you more rewards because you've been logged in and participating, so you do get rewarded for that as well. Now, it's always going to prompt you to level up your heroes. The question is, are you able to level them up more? Well, let's take a look. Yes, we can. Check this out. We're getting her up all the way to 51. Boom! Look at this. We've unlocked Queen Summons level 2. The HP is increased by an extra 60% of my summons, which I absolutely love. Now, who I also love from this battle is my mage. I love that he is able to just drop so much damage because in these games, it's a Achilles heel of mine, but I love damage dealers. And right now, Force of Nature got leveled up to level 2, deals 180% damage with the first lightning strike and 90% with subsequent lightning strikes. So he just got a big update himself. Who else should I upgrade? Well, I gotta go with my healer, right? Gotta level up my healer. Let's see if we can get him up to 51 as well, and we can. And you're maybe asking, why are we able to level them up now? It's because we progressed more up the storyline of the game. Increased HP recovery per second up to 24%. And I could probably, I mean, honestly, I think I probably have the materials to take all of these guys up. Ultimate Unstoppable increases the attack boost right there. And of course, we got to go with our tank right here. And this is something you're just going to continuously do. As you level them up and get the materials and progress through the story, you're going to come in and level up your heroes, increasing the shielding value up to 490%. Really, really strong. Then you could even get more equipment as you unlock it, and you could quick equip the better equipment as well, which I like. I really do love the quick equip mechanic in the game because sometimes I really don't want to take forever and look for the right gear. This is more of a casual passive style game. Now we also have our artifacts, which are going to be our primary character, which is behind our fighting army that gives us some additional buffs. And from leveling this up here, I'm going to get more attack, physical defense, and magical defense. This is something that you're going to want to continuously level up as well. and it looks like we don't have enough resources to go to that next level, so that's okay, we'll wait for another time. You even have big boss battles that you can get into and that you could do multiple times per day. These are really a lot of fun. Let's assemble my team and see what I could do in damage. All right, so I set up my formation. We're gonna go right into the battle, and this is going to give us more rewards based off of the more damage that we do. So I have my tank up top, keeping this boss off of my team. Then I have increased attack and shielding from one of my other champions, and we're gonna get our summons going in there as well. We lost someone, I think. Someone went down. The battle is gonna continue on. You notice the health bar at the top continues going down because we're doing damage to the boss. This is one of those bosses that has like endless amounts of health, but you get rewarded based off of how much damage you actually do to it. So let's see what we can actually get here as this battle happens. Again, you can manual things if you want to, but I like to do them on auto. Our tank has gone down, so we have the blistering storm smashing against us. We're getting taken out one by one. Let's see what rewards we get in the very end. What do we have? The battle has ended. The details are all right here, and you see all the rewards that we're claiming here on the bottom. We're getting so many rewards because of the damage that was done, and we could again look at what we have right here. These are really a lot of fun, and there's a lot of different options for battles that you can do. They are all in the different battle modes inside of, you got the Dream Realm, which is where you fight against big bosses, the Arena, where you fight against other players. You have the Honor Duel, which is going to be another game. Honestly, this one is one that I haven't even messed with too much, so that's going to be something else that we could take a look at. I just like that there's not just progression up the AFK zone, which I do like as well. I think that continuously improving your team and progressing up the ladder is really fun and important, but it's nice that other game modes come inside of the game as well. And to level up your account quickly, it's stay on, keep progressing your main account, play through a bunch of the different activities that the game has for you, the special events, and get the materials needed to unlock and level new heroes inside of the game. And of course, always try and find new heroes. Shall we try right now? Now to do this, we're gonna go to the Mystical House, where you can get cosmetics and things like that, but we wanna go to the Noble Tavern, which is where you can essentially do your summoning. And you get a lot of these envelopes to do the summons throughout the games. It's the letters. We have many different ones that we can do, many different types of recruiting we can bring in. Let's recruit one right here. Typically, it's good to recruit 10 at a time. You're gonna better your odds of things, but just so you can see what things look like right here, we got ourselves a rare, so nothing special out of this one, but it's still gonna be materials that we can use for others. Let's go over to the other type of recruiting in the tavern. We have all hero recruitment. We have rank up recruitment. We're gonna go right here. Let's go here. We can recruit 10, and we could supplement the 8 that I don't have with the diamonds. So let's confirm. We're gonna utilize the diamonds. I'm summoning 10 right now. Let's see what we get lucky with. Do we get ourselves another orange? You look for the lights. We got a purple, we got a rare, and we got a bunch of normals. What did we get out of this thing? Let's skip through the animations. Oh, look at this. This is actually really good. Let me show you why. Now, if we go over to our units, we can come over here. That's not the right one. Where is he? He's right here. We can actually ascend him, taking him from elite to elite plus, which is going to give him higher stats, more power, to greater increase the power of my team. And that's what the game is all about. Continuously progressing your account so that it gets stronger and stronger, so you could build out stronger and stronger teams, and so you could unlock new heroes to eventually add them to your team to give you that diversity. And of course, we all love to collect things. AFK Journey has actually been a lot of fun. It's what I think is a great casual approach to turn-based strategy games, and one that I could say, even though it's been around for a little bit, it's still worth your time. It's a lot of fun, keeps me engaged, and well, it was enough for me to, I enjoyed it enough to make this video here to introduce you guys to the game. If you like to stay up to date on new mobile games or new games even on PC, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'm always taking a look at new games and bringing them here to you.